Welcome to Bruno Travel Channel. Follow Mom and I as we explore Japan. Like and subscribe. We return to Tokyo as it is our favorite city in the world. This time, we stay in a district called Kamata. We really wanted to explore more of Tokyo on the southern side of things. Kamata is great for its vicinity to the Keihin Tohoku line, but first, a little yakiniku, a delicious grilling experience for all. I love yakiniku for its festive environment, delicious cuts, and yet can also be a very personal experience should you go by yourself. Always shop around as there are many restaurants. I'd say if you find one for about 5,000 yen or $32 per person, that is not bad at all. The biggest difference in price will truly depend on the cuts you choose. The smokiness is my favorite and the flavors are totally worth it. Don't forget to try the wasabi on the meat as a topping. Delicious! First stop, we check out a city dear and close to us for many reasons called Yokosuka, a city known for its US naval base. We take a look at the port side where many of America's brave and young serve. To serve others is the most kind and selfless act one can do, and I'm thankful for those that stand for the freedoms that we have. Yokosuka is known historically as a point of contact to the west. In 1853, Commodore Perry landed here. Today it is home to Americans stationed doing their duty. We saw many moments of husbands and wives reuniting, sons visiting their fathers, and mothers on duty. Yokosuka is home to many Americans and their sacrifice for peace and stability. Here at Verney Park, you'll also find a museum dedicated to Leonce Verney, a French naval engineer that helped construct the area in the 1800s. Following up along the bay, you'll find lots of smaller parks, fine cafes, and a great place to shop called Yokosuka Bayside Center. This center not only caters to the locals, but here you'll find lots of places that remind Americans of home. If you're a video game fan, especially Sega video games, we had to stop by Dobuita Street, a popular site found in a Sega classic called Shenmue, a game about a son's quest to find the killer of his father. An open-world game mixed with martial arts and great story. Dobuita Street is very much to be seen in the game, and comparing to real life, I see many similarities. The feel found in the game is very authentic to life, very retro. If you love games in Japan in the 80s, check out Shenmue, and don't forget to visit Dobuita Street. Dobuita Street caters to US servicemen with restaurants, bars, and entertainment. Today I think is more tourist driven and lots of shopping. Wait a minute, I remember beating up bad guys up on that hill. In the video game, of course. Looks like we can't forget about anime also. After walking around, we visit one of our famous conveyor belt sushi places, Sushi Row. Love it or hate it, Sushi Row and Kura Sushi are convenient, delicious, and great prices. I think someone was hungry. Each color plate indicates a different price. I've seen prices range from 80 cents US all the way to $4 maybe for the pricier cuts. Authentic Japanese sushi is mostly in the nigiri form and comes in 2 pieces per plate. You won't really find American creations involving cream cheese and other ingredients. However, I think Japan is evolving. I've seen the use of avocado a lot more, and we love it. A great time in Yokosuka, lots of history here, some shopping, and lots of food choices. Next on the list, we head over to Chuo City to visit a traditional Japanese sweet shop featured on one of my favorite Netflix shows called Kantaro, the Sweet Tooth Salaryman. I love the show, and being in Japan, I could not miss it. The show features a classic Japanese dessert called anmitsu, a traditional Japanese sweet dish consisting of mochi, sweet bean, seaweed jello, fruit, and syrup. Tokyo's Chuo Ward is historic, and we could say the very heart of Tokyo's merchant and shopping districts, dating all the way back to the 1600s. While a combination of two other wards, this area was the place to be historically. One reminder of days past are the Ningyocho mechanical clocks, located in Chuo City. In the 1700s, mechanical clocks, and anything mechanical really, were all the rage in Japan. This one, seen here, depicts a slice of life in Edo, Japan. Well-to-do families would have mechanical clocks in their homes. As a show of wealth and affluence, these giant clocks also mirrored the area, rich in arts. Not far in Ginza, the Kabuki Theater can be found, another example of fine taste in art and entertainment. Before any dessert, we go for some ramen. If you like good ramen, go for the mom and pop shops. While corporate is fine, you can't beat years of knowledge and tradition. Here we had some pork ramen and tried gyoza for the very first time. I couldn't help calling it an egg roll, but the filling is completely different, and these nice and crispy are delicious. Make sure you try gyoza. So far, we've done lots of walking in Japan. Our feet are starting to hurt a little. No shame in calling a taxi. Taxis are priced fairly, convenient, and very safe, unlike countries where it might be questionable. A good tip, if you have the Uber app, it will connect you with a taxi company anyways. And these are all checked out and verified. You can also simply just hail one at a safe spot. So a fun story, the light a taxicab displays can be a little confusing. Unlike popular belief, if a taxi has a green light on top, this means the driver is currently on a ride fare. If the light is red, it means it is available for service. I kept trying to hail green signs, and since many have privacy tinted windows, I kept waving for a little. Language can be a barrier, so I suggest you have an address ready, and check if they're okay with the ride. I would say, "Kore daijoubu desu ka?" and show them your phone with the address. Usually works fine, they just plug in the address into their GPS, and say something like, "Daijoubu," or, "Hai." Always remember to greet hello, which is, "Konnichiwa," and thank after, "Arigatou gozaimasu." Oh, and don't open or close doors, those are automatic. Finally, we arrived to Hatsune, a traditional sweet shop opened since 1837, and has not changed a bit since opening. A little history on the red bean paste, and why you'll find its use a lot throughout Japan. Historically, sugar as we know it was a luxury product, and mostly used in royalty. The Japanese are so creative, and why I love their desserts so much. The azuki bean has a sweetness to it, and a product known as anko was born. I love its texture and light sweetness. I think the olden days were better in a sense. Western-style sweets are too saturated in sugar, to the point that our taste buds are numb. Hatsune is not that well known to tourists, and really a place for locals to relax, enjoy some tea, read a book, and share desserts, long in tradition to younger generations. I kept picture taking and conversations to a minimum, and really feel the environment. A great time there, and a very kind staff. At Hatsune, please be mindful and respectful, and it's a good chance to use some Japanese, as English-speaking staff may not be there when ordering. Besides that, make sure to enjoy every bite after bite. After Chuo City, a little shopping yet again, to Akihabara one more time. Either I'm a shopaholic or just bad at making shopping lists. There's so many amazing shops to explore. Akihabara will have you returning a lot more. One cool thing you'll experience here is also Tokyo's big car culture. For some it's just another day, others come to show off. Either way, you'll see many amazing cars at Akihabara. High-end classics like the NSX, Supra, and the newer GTR are seen widely. The rumble of engines and car exhausts never gets old, and people jump like paparazzis to see what cars passing by. Tourists and local alike. Pretty fun. Welcome to Caesarea. Another great spot if you want to catch up after spending too much in Akihabara. Seriously though, Caesarea is a great dining experience with a Japanese take on Italian food at a great value. Love it or hate it, I think it's a welcome place to mix in. Moms loved it for its variety in salads. Amazing value, great variety, widely available throughout Japan, you can't go wrong. The drink bar is great value at around 200 yen for soft drinks, juice, or coffee and tea. My favorite was the pizza, but we really grew fond of the lamb dishes. To order, fill your list and press the service button. A server will pick up your order, deliver food, and lastly, leave you a check to self-pay at the register. I hope you check out Caesarea. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more of Japan.